why Indians and why in Indian culture we eat with hands. Namaste, I'm Acharya Pratishtha and I welcome you to this special episode of Facts with Acharya Pratishtha, an insight to Indian culture, where we will be talking about a very special topic, why Indians and why in Indian culture we eat with hands. इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल भारत योगा पर जाएं और to continue watching it in English, stay here at this channel. What do you think? What is the reason behind eating with hands? If you look at any part of India or any traditional dish from any part of India, you need your hands to eat it. Do you think your ancestors did not know how to eat with fork or knife, or they were smart enough, they knew the science behind eating with hands? I will be sharing 4 very important reasons behind eating with hands. First is, it helps you in better digestion. Now let me just explain it to you. At the end of your fingers, tip of your fingers, you have nerve endings. And if we look at it, if we read the researches done by under neuroscience, there are millions of nerve endings at the tip of your finger. When you touch anything, it sends very strong signals to different parts of your body. You can sense, you can even notice the minute details of anything with your hands. In yogic way, we call it senses. Skin, touch is one of the 5 senses through which we can feel anything. When you touch anything, it sends very relevant signals to different parts of your body. Now, what happens when you touch food? When you touch food, it sends some very strong signals to your digestive system. And before the food enters your body, your digestive system starts secreting some very important digestive juices, which helps in digesting your food in a better way as compared to eating with fork or spoon. The second is, maybe there are many people who eat with their hands at home, but when they go to any restaurant or any public place, they avoid eating with hands, thinking that it is unhygienic to eat with your hands when you are out. When you are at a public place, you are using a public spoon or a public fork or knife. You are not sure whether it is washed properly or not. You are not sure where it was kept before coming on your table or in your plate. You're not sure about the hygiene. You're not sure who had put it in his or her mouth before you. But here is a tool which you can wash. You know you have washed it properly. You know nobody else has taken it in his or her mouth. It is absolutely yours, absolutely personal. And you are very much sure about the hygiene of your hand and your fingers. So which is more hygienic? Eating with spoon or knife or fork, which somebody and lots of people might have used before, or eating with your hands, which you are sure is absolutely clean and hygienic? Definitely your hands. Now, though we have a provision of eating in pattal, not in plate, if you look at the traditional eating, which is not reusable, you eat it, and also, which is very, very close to nature also. But we are not talking about that today. Let us focus on the topic we are talking today. But just understand that plate you are not putting inside your mouth, but spoon or fork is something that you put inside your mouth. Hence, your hands are more hygienic. Now, let's come to the third point. Do you know in several countries people have started scanning their food before eating, because they think that there might be something which you can't digest, there might be something which can affect your teeth, or there might be anything in the food. So it's always better to scan it before eating when it is cooked by someone else or even cooked by yourself. Paramatma has given you a wonderful personal scanner, and that's your fingers. So before eating food, you scan it with your fingers, and as I said, relevant signals are sent to different parts of your body, whether it is your brain, your heart, your digestive system, or different organs. So when you touch your food, it sends, you can sense it, you can scan it. Is there anything that can be harmful? Is there anything that You cannot digest. Is there anything that can affect your teeth? And lots of other things you can scan. Few people might not understand this fourth point, but those who are in the field of yoga, who know a little bit of yoga and spirituality, may understand it. Many of you must have heard about mudra science, mudra vigyan, which is also mudras, the hand gestures, which are very commonly used in yoga and also in Indian classical dances, where we use sanyukta hasta mudras and asanyukta, single hand mudras and joint hand mudras. Why we do it? Because as I said, there are nerve endings at the tip of your finger. So what happens when you create different gestures with your hands, you can actually divert the flow of your blood. But right now I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is, if you study mudra vigyan, it says that 5 of your fingers are symbol of 5 elements, and it is true also. We are made up of 5 elements, and this body is made up of 5 elements. This body has to merge in 5 elements once we die. So 5 elements are there in your hands, and it says when you join these all your fingers while eating, and you also join food with it, you are joining all the 5 elements with the food, which creates a cosmic energy. And you are not just eating raw food, but also you are taking that cosmic energy inside you, which helps you in better digestion, in better health, and in spiritual elevation. What a science it is to eat food with your hands, and how beautiful it is. And then there are several other reasons, like when you eat with your hands, there are different acupressure points where you give pressure, and we all know about acupressure these days, and lots of other points are there. But especially these 4 points are very important to understand the science behind eating with hands. So what are you waiting for? Next time when you're eating with hands and somebody tells you it's not hygienic, show them this video and tell them the reason behind eating with hands. If you want to stay healthy, leave that fork and knife. You're not going to operate someone, you're not going to do some operation or surgery, you are eating. And there are different factors of eating. Those who join our course of Rupantaran, course of right diet, right eating, they know that eating right is one of the most spiritual practice which can bless you with perfect health. But for this topic and for this video, this is enough. Just remember, don't be hesitant to follow your own culture. You are unique because your culture is unique. Be proud of yourself, be proud of your existence, and share this video with your loved ones and help us spreading this awareness among maximum people. Stay healthy, stay happy. Hari Om, Jai Hind.